Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, welcome back to the Podocast. Thank you. For the channel members, for the paying channel members, guys, look, heartfelt apologies for not hitting out the live stream last night. I'm still kind of battling the end of the end of the COVID, and it was a rough night, man. It hurt to blink, and when you get to that point, I don't really want to be discussing money uh, when I'm not really in my right mind because that's when bad decisions happen. I mean, when you think about crypto as a whole, uh, people who are on the up and up and sharp and focused still make just god awful decisions in crypto. So I don't want to handicap myself before before I even move any money around. So I apologize. I seem to be getting past the worst of it, man. We'll be back on Saturday, and all will be as it once was. But I thought I would do something a little different today. This is what I was going to do on the live stream last night. So I thought, let's just go ahead and do it here this morning. There's kind of almost a paradigm shift that's happening over here in Cosmos lately. A lot of these percentages are getting moved around, and a lot of the incentivized pools that we've all been just loving are going away. Now they're going to be replaced with newer pools, newer L1s, more people coming up, waving the flag saying, pick me, pick me. But while all this is happening, I think it's important that we keep earning. See, what we managed to do here at the podcast is make crypto boring. That's what we managed to do. We'll give it up a round of applause for boring crypto. Uh, we've taken the excitement and the gaming out of crypto, and we've changed it to a pure math perspective. Now, it's been working out real well for me. And if you've come along this ride, come along with us on this ride, it's been working out real well for you too. Lots of new products are coming out, and I'm excited for them. But until they actually hit, until they actually get presented, until we actually get them fleshed out, right now there's just a whole lot of unknown. And with all that unknown, it's important that you have some stability in your money, because the whole idea is that we have to weather it. We have to continue to earn while we wait for whatever happens to be next. Because one thing that we've learned about crypto over the year or so that we've been doing this show, and the few years that I've been doing crypto, is that there's always something next, man. There is always going to be the next big thing. And yeah, that's air quotes. The next big thing is going to come out. So while we're doing that, it's important to protect what you have. And there's ways to do it, and there's ways not to do it. So we've chosen the boring way, and honestly, I'm pretty happy about it. So I just thought this is what we were going to do on the live stream. We'll go ahead and do it now, and we'll just take you through my wallet. So what I've been doing lately, because my pools have been getting chomped up. I mean, they really have. These percentages have been dropping. Now, there's two of them that I absolutely refuse to leave, and one of them is UST Osmo, Pool 560. Now, man, this is hands down my Alamo. All right, you can see how much I have over there, and this is just the YouTube wallet. This isn't my actual money. But Pool 560 has been my absolute bedrock as far as earning goes. It is paired US Terra and Osmo. So you're talking almost a stable pool. So the impermanent loss that I've taken on this pool has been laughable. It's nothing that I even really pay attention to, because this APR continues to bounce from 130 to 150, but it's bottomed out about 125. And it's only here on Cosmos that we have become so spoiled that we can turn our nose up at 125%. I want you to think about that. 125% APR, which is an APY of, let me think here. Again, I got muddled brain, so let's call it 270-ish APY. That is a shockingly high number, and I defy you to show me another number with two safe tokens like this that you can earn that kind of money. So that is hands down my Alamo. I'm not leaving it. This is the one that I will ride it right into the mountain if I have to, but I'm not worried about it, because Osmo is such a solid token with a very specific use case, and it's only getting bigger. So that one is hands down my safest money. Now the other one that I've been playing with, and you can see right there by the how much I have bonded in this one, is that 629 my other big one. So for the folks that are just now learning about Sift Chain, and Sift Chain is really just, I mean, it's just barely learned to walk. I mean, it's still got wobbly knees. It's still learning itself. But for the Osmo people or Cosmos people who are coming over here who are interested in getting into rowing, this is where they're going to do it. They're going to do it straight from the assets page, and they're going to swap anything else, anything over here, and they're going to be swapping it straight in for Sift Chain. So I want to facilitate that, and I want to make sure that the liquidity is available for the people who want to do that. Now, the fact that they're going to pay me 125 is pretty damn impressive. And I will take that all day because even in Cosmos, even over here, 125% is a good damn number. It is a good number for two tokens that are relatively stable. Now, Rowan kind of it's going to have a little bit more volatility than Osmo is, but again, I like to pair with stable tokens. That's me. Now, I'm not going for the home run, man. I'm doing Moneyball crypto here. All right? And home runs don't win pennants. Getting on base wins pennants. And every single day on the epoch, I get on base with this pool number 629. Now, the rest of these have broken down. Now, here's the fun part about it. The money that I have in all these other pools, it's not my money. It's never been my money. I've put zero of my own personal capital into any of these. So whether they are up or whether they are down, it doesn't matter. I am up as a whole because these are the money that we get from 629. That's the money we get from 560. And we put them in chasing some of these things when the APRs are higher. Now they've all dropped down to nothing, and it's only here. Let's take a look at pool 619 DSM Osmo. It's only on Cosmos where 76% APR is a little bit low. It's a little bit insulting. You can do better. It's only here that could happen. Anywhere else, man, that is a top 10 liquidity pool. But over here, I'm unbonding from it. You can see it. There we go. Look at there. We pulled it out. We're taking our money out of that one because it is not going to give me the type of return that I'm looking for, that I can do better. Now, here's kind of where the paradigm is shifting over here a little bit, and I haven't seen it yet, but you kind of knew it was coming. I've been making my nut for the last 3-4 months purely on liquidity pools. I've just been absolutely killing them on liquidity pools, with the exception of some smaller amounts of money that I've had over here for airdrops. That's your secret network that you got staked over here. And all of this is, again, we have all these set up for airdrops. That marble airdrop was fantastic, but this is the money that we have set over here. The problem with it is that it's the APRs are not tremendously good. And again, it's only that you can be in Cosmos and be so cavalier that you're getting 25% and you're just like poo-pooing it. It's like, oh, I could do better than that. So, but here's probably the big one, and where I'm going to be shoving an awful lot of money. Now, this one is particularly fun. I know I only got a little bit in there, but I've only been doing this for 2 days, and these are just pure rewards. I've put nothing. None of my own money has been over here. But everything that I put up, I'm going to be collecting 246.89% on for a straight stake. That is no impermanent loss. That is no risk. That is no anything. Just 246%. This token can go to half of what it is, and over time, I'm still profitable on it. Not only profitable, I'm wildly profitable on it, because 246.89% APR is about 700 or 800% APY. Don't fact check me on the math, man. I'm guessing, but it's probably in the ballpark. And these are fun because these rewards that they give you right here, these are liquid. All right, these are paid to you in cash. You don't have to APY them. You don't have to do any of that. You can take them, turn them into money, and life is good. So if I had the 2,000 in there instead of 200, then I'm collecting a nice $10 a day. Doesn't sound like much until you kick it out over a period of 30 days, and then suddenly this is starting to become money. It's weird how that works. And if you APY that in, man, it's just even better. But there's still several really, really good tokens over here that just from a staking standpoint are just fantastic investments. I mean, I've been a fan of Sentinel for a while, and Sentinel's paying you a good 60%. So I have no problem shoving in the occasional 50, $60 into these things. I like their product. I like decentralized VPNs. I like 60%. The only reason that I'm not right now is because I'm going for more. That's all it is. It's just pure greed on my part. It's just the fact that I'm going for more. But if you are starting to burn out just a little bit over here on Osmosis, then look at here. Here's SIF chain. So there's several pools of the people over here that are giving you 300% APR. Now these pay out straight Rowan rewards, and you can see them right here as soon as it loads up. But this is what I've earned over the last 2 days, and again, I only have $500 in there. I get that it doesn't seem like that much, but if I was to put 5,000 in there instead of 500, then we'll throw another zero on the end of that. That is real money. All right, that is money that adds up really, really quick. And considering you can compound this, it just starts to make a lot of sense for you to chase some of these bigger APRs as long as you can. Now, again, there's some new stuff that's going to be coming out. We're talking about it all the time. Emery's really, really hot on dark, man. He like our constellation. He thinks that this thing's going to go somewhere. I've been kind of excited about Comdex. The only reason that it lost me a little bit is because the LP went down to like 70%. Is that what it was? I mean, it came down a bit. So yeah, hang on, Comdex. Yeah, there we go. 70%, 69.95. And again, it's only in Osmo that you can poo-poo 70% APR, but it's noticeable. It's a noticeable amount drop from where it was because it came down almost 40% from yesterday, and I can do better. That's really where it comes down to. I like to be in the big APRs because it insulates me from the token volatility. We've talked about this a lot. I want to make sure that I'm crystal clear on this. I do it to insulate myself from the token volatility, from the volatility of the market. And that's really, really it, man. I'm not a cheerleader for any particular token. I don't think I ever have been. I say that as I'm wearing a Flexa t-shirt. I've never really been a cheerleader for any particular token. I've been a big, big cheerleader and a big, big advocate for money. And yeah, I think the paradigm has shifted a little bit, guys, and we're going to have to start getting a little bit more clever if we want to keep making these big earns. So this is specifically what I'm doing with my money. I'm not advocating for you to do anything. Don't you do you, bro. But I want to be fair. So you guys see where I'm talking about something, the reason that I'm talking about it, and I wanted to give you my mindset on it. I need to be able to maintain these APRs for another good 6 months. All right, because I whatever's going to happen in crypto, it's going to, if we're going to break out or if we're going to change, we're going to do something. It's going to happen in, I don't know, 6 months or so. So I want to make sure that I am continually earning during this period of time, and it's not the dollar value. All right, I don't care about the dollar value. It's the tokens. I want to have more tokens tomorrow than I do today. That is all that it comes down to. That is the very basic math that I base all of my decisions on. Because once it turns, once it breaks out, once these products start coming to fruition, I have more tokens now than I did when I started, and that's really all it comes down to for me. So as far as putting a dollar sign on it, man, it's just a way of keeping score. But aside from that, I don't particularly care. So anyway, thank you for indulging me on this one. We were going to spend a good hour talking about this last night on the live stream. Obviously, we didn't, but I will on Saturday. So that's it, guys. Until next time, please stay safe. Please be smart with your money and get ready to move some of it around as necessary. That's it. Cheers.